guys, I'm Miles. This is my white 2017 Mustang GT. We're in the garage, as you can probably see. And today we've gotten some new parts that come in, so we're gonna get into putting those on. So as you can see here, I've opened the box already just to make sure everything's come in properly. We're gonna turn this around so we can actually see where it came in from. Give me 1 second, I need to clean up the garage. You see here we got something from OHC Motors for the Mustang. Go ahead and open this box here. And it's kind of hard to do with one hand. Come on. We got us. Look at that. Got us a nice carbon fiber steering wheel for the Stang. Alright, so as you can see, we got this carbon fiber steering wheel. We'll be installing it in here. Hold on, do I have my keys? Come on. And you can probably already see how different it's going to be in here. As I showed you guys in my last video, everything in here is pretty much stock. We got a stock steering wheel. Pan across. We do have this nice Tesla screen. This is stock. We got the bags and a whole bunch of junk over there. Maybe I'll clean that up. We'll see. We're gonna work on getting this steering wheel right here onto the Mustang, and we'll see how it goes. All right, so step one, we're gonna start by disconnecting the battery. If you don't know, I have a carbon fiber hood with these catch pins here, so I gotta do that. Get the hood propped up. And there's my battery. So, pretty sure everybody knows how to disconnect the battery, but if not, it's two, they're 10 mil. Yeah, two 10 mil that I'm gonna use the socket on. When you disconnect the battery, you're gonna wanna go negative, positive, and then when you put it back on, you're gonna go positive, negative. And now we can head back in the car and start taking off the stock steering wheel. Alright, so now as you can see, we're back in the car. We're about to start taking off this stock steering wheel. And if you're wondering at home, Miles, have you ever taken off a steering wheel or put a steering wheel on? No, but hopefully we can figure it out. So, we get this settled. Still need to clean up the passenger seat. Still got a whole bunch of stuff over there. Got a power washer. We got the power washer from when we went to Richmond, Virginia this past weekend. I just tried to cut the lights on. You can't see that. Got my mask. You got to keep the mask on deck. You know what I'm saying? We got two of them over here. The Gatorade, the Brisk tea. Yeah, really need to clean that up. But that's besides the point. So, we're going to start taking off this stock steering wheel. From what I've seen online, and when I say I've seen it online, I mean I think I watched maybe 2 videos before this. There's a hole right here for the steering wheel. And there's that same hole on the opposite side. So we're gonna get that off and I'll update you guys on how that went. All right guys, so we got the airbag stuff. We got that disconnected. What I ended up using is I have this tool set from Walmart. Cost me literally nothing. I don't know if these are in the right spot. If they are, I used a 5/32 inch just a hex key. And what you do is there's a hole here. You push this through the hole and it releases the airbag. As you can see, I have it out. And there's another hole on the passenger side. Well, the passenger side of the steering wheel. So once you do that, we got our airbag here. I'm assuming we're just going to disconnect these wires that are in here. So the wires that are still holding on, if it focuses. And after I get those disconnected, I'll come back and I'll let you know what I did, how I did it, and keep you guys updated on the process. All right guys, so we're back. As you can see here, if you look at my phone, it's 91 degrees here in Virginia Beach, and I'm sitting in a garage with no AC, no nothing. So that's definitely the first move when I get another house. Had to bring a fan out here. We'll have that going when the camera's off, but as you can see here, we've got pretty much all of it off now. We got the airbag here in my hand. We're gonna put that on the table over there in a second to get that all ready to go. But it was pretty easy. So what I ended up doing was these two things right here were on the back of the airbag. It's just a simple clip for both of them. You pull up the clip, you pull it off the airbag for 1, 2. Hope they're color coordinated because I don't know which one goes on which side, now that I think about it. But hopefully we can figure that out. And then for this one, you just pull it up, push this tab in, pull it right out. Really simple. So now I think we just have to take this nut off here. After we take that off, the steering wheel should come off, and we're getting a lot closer. So I'll keep you guys updated with that. Hopefully we can have the steering wheel off in like next 5 minutes or so, and I'll keep you guys updated. All right guys, so we're still working on the steering wheel. We have this 24mm socket here to get the nut up out the middle so we can get the steering wheel out. But the problem is we can't find the breaker bar for said socket. So in the meantime, because if anybody knows anything about me, it's that I procrastinate. I've had these floor mats sitting in the garage over here beside the car for a long time now. Okay, there we go. So I've had them sitting over here on the garage floor for a long time now, and as you can see, they've gotten disgusting. So what we're gonna do, since I don't feel like looking for the breaker bar, we're gonna power wash them. Kind of excited for this, because these are about to be absolutely disgusting. We'll probably give those a couple goes with the couple passes with that pressure washer. They've been sitting in the garage for probably months now, just collecting dirt. And back to the steering wheel. So we're still looking for the breaker bar to attach to the socket to get the steering wheel out. I'll let you guys know when I find it. All right, guys, we're back to the steering wheel install. Finally found the breaker bar that I needed for the wrench. Forgot I had tried to start the lawnmower with it one day. Long story short, the lawnmower's broken. The pull to start's broken. Started it with this. Don't ask me how. YouTube does some wonderful things. But while we're in here, look who it is. Hey Lorelai, say hi to the vlog. She's not having it at all. I think I interrupted her nap. Did I interrupt your nap? Come on, buddy. Hey. All right, so we're gonna get back to the steering wheel install. We found what we needed. Hopefully, it's all smooth sailing from here. Is she following us? Hey, buddy. Hey. He said. Is that a no? All right, guys. Well, I'll pick this vlog back up when we get the steering wheel back to, well, I guess get it all the way off the car. All right, so now that we finally got what we needed, got this bolt off, very simple actually. So let me show you guys. In the center of the steering wheel here, the bolt obviously goes here. Literally just unscrewed it. It wasn't torqued on too tight. Didn't really need the breaker bar, other than that's the only 1/2 inch thing that I had for that 24 millimeter socket. Now that I have that off, I'm hoping we'll find out together actually if this just pulls off. A wider angle lens would be great. It doesn't just pull off now. All right, well, once I figure out how to get this off, I'll be back. All right, so I was right, it does just pull off. I just had to use 2 hands, give it some force. After you take out this, it's a weird smell here. After you take off the 2 wires, pull this wire, pull the bolt, pull this off. Make sure you just push these back through. They're going to be used on the new steering wheel. So there's this wire here that's still held on the back right here. I doubt I'll be able to do it with one hand. It's held on the back right here, this wire. Disconnect that, take it over there to the table, transfer everything over, And after transferring everything over, new steering wheel should be good to go. So we'll see how that goes, and I'll keep you guys updated. Alright guys, so now we're finally making some actual progress. As you can see here, if I can get it in frame, hold on. We have both the steering wheels out of the car. So now we just need to work on transferring over these buttons here, the airbag clips, and I'm assuming this wire comes off somehow. We'll have to figure out how to get that off. Move that over to the new carbon fiber wheel. In order to do this, I have this impact socket thing here with a T20 wrench, a tweak T20 socket on the end of it, I believe. And we're just gonna hit, hold on, I can point them out to you. 1, 2, 3, 4, just all the screws that are going around, I'm assuming. Just to loosen everything up, take the buttons out. If you don't have one of these, I would highly recommend it. It's just a magnetic thing, so you can see. Holds what you got going, putting my screws in there as I go along, so I don't lose them. So after I get all that going, get the buttons transferred over, pick the vlog back up, let you guys know what's happening. But we're getting close, so see you guys when I've done all that. Alright guys, so we've gotten all that off, as you can see here. You look at this steering wheel, let me pick it up. Literally everything's off. We got the buttons here. Since we're transferring this over to a carbon fiber wheel, I'm going to eventually end up wrapping the metallic parts on both these buttons here so that they more so match the steering wheel. But that's probably not going to happen today. It's definitely not going to happen today because I don't have anything to wrap it with. But now that we've gotten the steering wheels out of the car, prop this up here, you can see the differences between the two. This is just a stock, just kind of plain Jane. It didn't really match what I'm doing with the car. As you can see, let's step over to the car. We've got a carbon fiber hood, we've got the roof wrap, and we've got the carbon fiber spoiler. So there's nothing else to go with it other than the carbon fiber steering wheel with the white accents on the side, which probably will get dirty. We'll take that as it goes. But we've gotten all these screws out. We used the T20, like I said. Pretty easy. We've got them here. I'm working on cleaning these up. Don't know what these came from. I mean, the car has 30,000 miles. These probably have never been cleaned. This was on the inside of it. So we're gonna work on cleaning these buttons up. We still got to take off the wiring harness off the back of this steering wheel. No idea how to do that. Hopefully it just pulls off. That'd be nice. And take off the wiring harness, move that over there, and hopefully after that we're good to go. So as I've said for the entire video, keep you updated. It hasn't been too hard so far. Before this, my project before this was headers. It definitely isn't a header install, I'll tell you that. So thank God. Get all that transferred over, and if I run into any sort of issues, I'll let you guys know, but it's been pretty straightforward so far. So we'll see how it goes. Alright guys, as you can see, we're back in the car. We have the steering wheel on. Getting everything transferred over wasn't at all difficult, to be honest with you. It's just unscrewing things, moving it from the old wheel to the new wheel, screwing it back in. So, I mean, if you're following along with me, then, I mean, if you need help, I guess you could YouTube it. I am on YouTube, obviously, because of this video, but I have confidence. If I can figure it out, you can figure it out. As far as difficulty to get all of this going, the last thing I did was headers. So if anybody knows, headers on a Mustang are not a fun time at all. So on a scale of 1 to headers, I'd give it a 3. It's just really taking a lot of patience just to make sure everything lines up properly. It took me about, if I didn't have to find this damn breaker bar to fucking screw the shit in, if I didn't have to find it to screw it in, it would have taken me 30 minutes. Probably took me 15-20 minutes to find this, and I got frustrated trying to find it. So I mean, other than that, it wasn't too difficult at all, to be honest. So we're just gonna go ahead, finish. We just gotta push the bolt back in, which I hope I didn't lose. Oh, it's right here. So we're just gonna put the bolt back in here, fix the airbag, and then we're gonna take it for a ride, see how it feels, and I'll let you guys know. So I'm gonna put that back in. We'll give you a nice little shot of the interior afterwards, so you can see how the interior looks now. With the steering wheel, it looks a lot better. Hold on, let me grab the old one actually, so you can get a little look now. Grab the old one, throw it beside it. All right, so I had a wider angle lens. This would be a little better. But here's the new wheel. You can see how it looks. I really love the white accents. The light's not. Oh well, the light's kind of catching the carbon fiber through the camera. A lot better in person. And here's the old steering wheel. So you can definitely see the difference. This one definitely brings my interior to life. I feel like it's gonna tie in real well with the Tesla screen that I have, kind of making it a little bit more modern. And then we have the airlift here, of course. Might do something else with this. I'm thinking about putting the airlift. You can see it's just kind of sitting here. I'm thinking about putting it here to fill some of this empty space. But as I said, we're gonna go ahead and finish this up, take it for a ride. I'll let you know how it feels, and that'll be the video. So, all right, fellas, now look at here. We done got everything installed now. Got the wheel mounted back up, as you can see. Only one thing left to do. Let's reconnect the battery. Hope everything doesn't explode. And if it does explode, you probably won't see this video, but you'll see it in a YouTube compilation. So, cross our fingers and hope for the best.